It's good to have you join us on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Hajinamo. State governors in Nigeria have resolved to set up infection prevention and control committees across the 36 states of the country as part of efforts to support health workers on the front line of the coronavirus pandemic. The Nigerian Governors Forum chairman and Ekiti State Governor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, said every governor is working to improve logistical and operational efficiency for sample collection and patient care. Fayemi added that most states have established COVID-19 hotlines and would ensure that emergency services were integrated into the operations of the state's task force on COVID-19. Still in Nigeria, the Sokoto State Executive Council has approved the immediate increment of hazard allowance of the state health workers by 100% for the month of April and May. The Commissioner for Health, Dr. Ali Iname, while briefing newsmen after the State Executive Council meeting held at the Government House, also confirmed that other health workers on the front line of the fight against the spread of coronavirus in the state would, in addition, be given a weekly allowance. In another COVID-19 update, the Alake of Egbaland, His Royal Majesty Oba Adidotun Aremog Badebo, has commended the National Youth Service Corps for its spirited efforts in supporting the government's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic in Nigeria. The monarch made the commendation while receiving hand sanitizers, liquid soaps, and face masks produced and donated by corps members at his palace in Abeokuta. Oba Gbadebo, who appreciated the corps members and administrators of the scheme, promised to judiciously distribute the donated materials to those who are in need of them. The African Union Economic and Social Council in Nigeria this Friday urged China, France, Japan and India to grant Nigeria debt forgiveness as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to ravage the economies of countries across the world. A statement signed by the Nigeria representative of African Union Economic and Social Council, Oba John, requested that Nigeria either receive debt relief or at least a 2-year moratorium on all external loan repayment, as this would give the Nigerian government the fiscal space needed to respond to the pandemic. According to him, Nigeria at this time needs all the support it can get in order to recover from the economic impact of COVID-19. And now we move to foreign scene, where health authorities in Belgium this Friday said the novel coronavirus has claimed the lives of more than 5,000 people in the country, confirming its high per capita mortality ratio compared to most other European countries. A total of 313 deaths have been recorded in the past 24 hours, pushing the overall toll to 5,163. Half of the fatalities were reported from old age care homes and the other half from hospitals in the country. In the same vein, authorities in Singapore are considering using cruise ships as isolation centers for foreign workers who are under observation for coronavirus. The city is facing a second wave of infections, mostly linked to dormitories housing tens of thousands of foreign workers. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Update. We'll go on a short break now. More stories when we return. Do stay.
As the world faces the challenge of the coronavirus pandemic and governments around the world are racing against time, AD4TV Radio thanks you all for doing your part to stop the spread of the disease. Be safe at home and practice hygiene. Protect yourself and others. Do not panic. Do not self-medicate. Listen to all preventive advice and stay at home, as well as maintain social distancing. Say no to fake news. Get authentic updates from the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, the Federal Ministry of Health, the NCDC, and of course, AD4TV Radio, your credible and reliable channel. Please stay safe to save others.
You're welcome back. Still talking COVID-19, Singapore researchers have invented a disinfecting robot with an arm that mimics human movement to help take the load off overworked cleaners during the coronavirus pandemic. The robot is box-shaped on wheels and mounted with a dexterous robotic limb which can reach awkward locations such as under tables and beds. It can be controlled remotely with a laptop or tablet, reducing the risk of cleaners becoming infected with the virus. Meanwhile, the mayor of Warrnambool, Australia, Tony Herbert, has been fined $1,044 for breaching stay-at-home orders after being photographed drinking beer with others outside a liquor store. In a statement released on Thursday, Mayor Tony Herbert apologized for his actions, acknowledging that he had inadvertently breached the new laws. Few days after the Nigerian government welcomed a team of Chinese medics in spite of protest from health professionals, the government of Ethiopia this Thursday also announced the arrival of a Chinese anti-pandemic medical expert team to aid its fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ethiopian Health Minister Lia Tadesse confirmed the development on her Twitter account, saying that the Chinese expert team are in Ethiopia to share their ample experience in prevention and control of COVID-19 and to deliver urgently needed medical supplies. The British Health Secretary Matt Hancock said more frontline public service workers will now be able to get tested for COVID-19 as the list of professions eligible will be expanded to include the police, fire service, prisons, the judiciary, Department for Work and Pensions and critical local authority staff. Previously, only National Health Service and social care staff as well as hospital patients were able to get a test to check if they have the coronavirus disease. But amid fears that the supplies may go to waste, the list has now been expanded. The Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority, a division of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, has been awarded $483 million to accelerate development of the biotechnology firm Moderna's experimental vaccine against the coronavirus. The director of the biotech company, Rick Bright, who revealed this in a press release on Thursday, said vaccines are a critical tool for saving lives and stopping the spread of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. He added that the goal is to have the vaccine available as soon as possible as preparations for advanced stage clinical trials and production scale-up are ongoing. That's it on AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our social media platforms at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.